Good morning, students. Let us see a few numerical problems based on gas laws. The chapter which we are discussing is states of matter. Class 11, chemistry. The topic was gas laws, which we had discussed earlier. Today we will be seeing a few numerical problems. Let me read out a question for you. A gas occupies 200 ml at a pressure of 0.820 bar. A gas occupies 200 milliliter volume at a pressure 0.820 bar at 20 degrees C. This is question number 1. How much volume will it occupy when it is subjected to an external pressure of 1.025 bar? How much volume will it occupy when an external pressure of 1.025 bar is applied at the same condition. So here what we have got, temperature is same for both. Say this volume V1 be equal to 200 milliliter and P1 is equal to 0.820 bar. V2 we have to find out and P1 is given. It's very simple. We will be using Boyle's law. So according to Boyle's law, P1 V1 equal to P2 V2. So clearly V2 will be equal to P1 by V1 by P2. So it will be equal to, we will put the value and get the answer. Value of P1 is 0.820 bar. Volume is 200 milliliter divided by P2 is 1.025 bar. This and this will be cancelled. After calculating this, the volume will be coming out to be 160 ml. So in this way we can find out the volume of any gas for a given temperature and pressure value. Alright. So now we will be doing next question. So this is the next question, in which it is said that a vessel contains 120 ml of capacity, contains certain amount of gas. So V1 is given. V1 is equal to 120 ml. Temperature is 35 degrees C, as common for both the cases. It is common for both the cases. Pressure is given equal to P1 1.2 bar. The gas is transferred to another vessel. It is transferred to another vessel. So volume changes to 180 milliliter. So we have to find out what will be the pressure P2. Again, same formula we will apply. P1 V1 by T1 will be common, so we will not take P1 V1 will be equal to P2 V2. So it will be equal to 1.2, or simply we can simply take P2. So it will be equal to P1 V1 by V2. We put the value 1.2 bar into 120 milliliter divided by 180 milliliter. This and this cancelled. If we calculate this, we will get P2 and the value will be equal to 0.8 bar. This question is also taken from NCERT book. So this question number 3. In this question, it is said that the ship sails from Pacific Ocean, goes from Pacific Ocean to Indian Ocean, and there is a temperature difference of 23.4 degrees C to 26.1 degrees C, and there is a balloon in the ship itself. In the ship there is a balloon which is filled with 2 liters of air. Okay, this is the volume. Now when it will come to Indian Ocean, what will be its volume? So what is the relation? What is the relation between volume and temperature? Relation between volume and temperature is given as V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. It is as per Charles' law. So V1 is equal to 2 liter and T1 is equal to 23.4 degrees C, but Kelvin we have to convert, so we will write 273. V2 we have to find out what will be the volume in Indian Ocean, so V2 by T2, value of T2 will be this much, 26.1 plus 273. This implies 2 liter by 296.4 Kelvin. Means if we add this, will be equal to V2 by, if we add this, its value will become 299.1 Kelvin. So V2 we have to find out. V2 will be equal to 2 liter by 296.4 Kelvin multiplied by, this will go up 299.1 Kelvin, and this value will come out to be 546 Kelvin. In liters will be 2.018 liter. Calculate and see yourself once. Now this question is, what is the increase in the volume when the temperature of the air increases from 27 degrees C to 47 degrees C. So initial volume V1 is equal to 800 ml and corresponding temperature T1 is equal to 27 degrees C. That means 27 plus 273 will be equal to 300 Kelvin. We have to find out change in the volume. So first of all, we will find out volume V2 for temperature T2 equal to 47 degrees C. That means equal to 47 plus 273 will be equal to 320 Kelvin. Temperature we will always take in absolute scale, that is in Kelvin. Okay. Alright. So V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. This implies V2 is equal to V1 into T2 by T1 will be equal to 800 ml by 300 Kelvin multiplied by 320 Kelvin. This implies V2 is equal to 853.3 milliliter. So what is the increase? Increase means you have to find out change, isn't it? So change or increase. Increase will be equal to how much? Increase will be V2 minus V1. This much will be the increase. So V2 is 853.3 minus 800. So it will be equal to 53.3 Kelvin. This will be the answer. In this question it is asked that what is the temperature of 4 mole of a gas. That means value of N is given, that is number of mole equal to 4 mole. Occupying a volume. Volume is given 5 decimeter cube. Pressure is given 3.32 bar. And R is given 0.083 bar decimeter cube per Kelvin per mole. Now this is nothing but universal gas constant. We have to find out temperature. So which equation can we use? We can use equation of state. Equation of state or ideal gas equation. So we can write PV is equal to NR and T. So value of T we have to find out as per the question. This you have to find out. So temperature will be equal to PV by NR. So we put the value and get the answer. T will be equal to 3.32 bar into V is 5 decimeter cube by value of N 4 multiplied by 0.083 bar dm cube per Kelvin per mole. So what will happen here is bar and bar will be nullified. dm cube nullified. Here it is mole, 4 mole per mole cancelled. Per Kelvin will become Kelvin, and if you calculate all these, then temperature will be coming out to be 50 Kelvin. So in this way we have to see the question that what is the given value, and based on the given value we have to find out which formula can relate. Sometimes we may also require to modify the formula. So as the problems will come, we will see to that also. This numerical is an application based numerical in which a real life situation is given. What happens is, in some of the drain cleaners, aluminum is made to react with caustic soda. Now when aluminum powder reacts with caustic soda, it produces high amount of hydrogen gas. This hydrogen gas creates pressure and removes the congestion in the drains or clog in the drains due to its pressure. Okay, pressure of the gas produced pulls the waste materials stuck into the lumen of the gutter pipes and it becomes clear. Okay, so the reaction involved is that the bit of aluminum reacts with caustic soda to produce dihydrogen gas. Okay, now what volume of dihydrogen at 20 degrees C and 1 bar will be released? 1 bar pressure will be released when 0.15 gram of aluminum reacts. So this question has little bit of stoichiometric application also. So let us see first of all what reaction takes place. Aluminum reacts with caustic soda, and caustic soda will not be just the solid one, it will be dissolved in water, so water will also be there. So what is formed is sodium aluminate, NaAlO2, and hydrogen gas comes out. So we need to balance it. To balance it, what we have to do? There are two oxygens, and there are two oxygen here, two hydrogen here, and one hydrogen here. So it becomes 3 hydrogen, but here it is only 2 hydrogen. So what we can do? Three is there, so we'll make it 3. Now it becomes 6. So what we can do is we can 6 hydrogens are there, 2 are here. So we can give 2 over here. This will become 2, then again 2 over here. Now 4 hydrogen and 2 hydrogen, 6 hydrogen and 6 hydrogen is balanced. 2 sodium is balanced with 2 sodium, 4 oxygen balanced with 4 oxygen. Now aluminum is how many? Aluminum is 2 here, so we'll give 2. So clearly aluminum has a mass of 27 U. So we can write 2 into 27 gram per mole aluminum, that is equal to 54 gram aluminum produces 3 moles of hydrogen gas. Now we know that, so this implies 1 gram aluminum will produce 3 by 54 mole hydrogen gas. Now we know that at STP, at standard temperature and pressure, 1 mole is equivalent to 22.4 liter. So one condition is standard temperature and pressure. So standard temperature is 25 degrees C. That means say T1 we can take as 25 degrees C, and standard pressure P1 is 1 bar. Now condition given over here is 20 degree C. So T2 is equal to 20 degree C, and T2 is also equal to 1 bar. Pressure is not changing. So for standard temperature and pressure, volume of 1 mole of gas is equal to 22.4 liter. If N is equal to 1 mole. So here we have to find out what volume of dihydrogen. So V2 we have to find out when N is equal to 3 by 54 moles. So at STP, the volume will be actually how much? 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liter. So this much mole will be equal to how much? This will be 3 by 54 into 22.4 liter. This will be VSTP, volume at STP. Is nothing but equal to V2. So for 1 mole it is 22.4 liter. For 3 by 54, it will also be 3 by 54. Now we can equate this and get the answer. P1 V1 by T1 equal to P2 V2 by T2. So V2 will be equal to we'll put the value 1 bar by 25 plus 273. 25 plus 273 will be 298. So we can write 298 Kelvin. For volume we can write 22.4 into 3 by 54 multiplied by T2 is 20 degree C. So 20 degree C plus 273 will be equal to 293. So it will be 293, and P2 is also equal to 1 bar. It is 1 atm and is approximately near to 1 bar, so we can take 1 bar only. So if you calculate, the value of V2 will come out to be 203.03 milliliter.